shoot us.
Let's go. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Matt. Welcome to my channel. I'm very excited because today I'm going to be doing my first reaction to what is probably my most anticipated album of the year, Young Lean Starz. I don't want to talk too much at the beginning. I kind of want to just get right into the music. I've been waiting all day to listen to it. But I will say, if you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please consider hitting the like button. It helps me a lot to get these videos out to other people. I'll love you forever, and I will maybe even make you waffles at some time. So I'll do more talking about this stuff when we actually get into the album. Yeah, here we go. Young Lean Starz.
I'm a pill in a red room. I told her come to bed soon. I told her I need some head soon. All these hoes, yeah, business.
So I have heard all the singles, but I didn't listen to all the teasers and stuff that he put on his Instagram, so I'm going into this mostly blind. I'm really excited. I love Stranger, and I thought it was kind of the first like fully fleshed out and great Young Lean album, but I have a lot of faith in this man. I think he's a great artist, and I'm excited to see where he takes this album. So here we go with track 1, My Agenda. Cinematic.
Tongue pour, sweat drop, head high, heart stop, when it drugs, summer death. Been bugged, same game, I'm fed. World of snakes, so these butterflies get corrupt.
Okay, hold on. I was expecting this to be a progression, but I was not expecting this very like noisy, crunchy sound. His delivery is like very varied and interesting. I'm already locked in, first track. This is awesome. Reminds me of The Weeknd's album.
My house dead stop, knife shines so sharp. Team of addicts and bosses, we bossed up. You getting so sus, no.
Wow, this sound design is crazy.
Me and Boston like the Red Sox. All-star, no face, agenda.
Noisy. Wow.
Been bugged, insane gang, I'm fed up. Get up off the pavement, give a fuck.
Drop, please, please, please.
Late night send up, star, no face, ski mask, my agenda.
Wow, that was crazy. Okay, first track. I'm really surprised. That was very dark, very noisy. I'm like really excited to keep going. I'm gonna probably not catch as many lyrics as I could catch. I don't have the lyrics open. I kind of just want to be enjoying the music, so I guess I'll talk more as we go. But wow, that was a really cool album intro, and I'm quite excited to see where we go next. So track 2 is Yayo. Okay, I'm really excited to hear this one because I do know this from the first teaser that he posted like probably a month or 2 ago, so I know they're like Yayo, Yayo, but I'm excited to hear the full song, so here we go. Oh yeah, this production is awesome. I think a lot of this album is done by White Arbor, who did Poison Ivy, which is one of my favorite Lean projects.
Miami, yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck my way to the top of the drop. Fuck my way to the top of the industry. I can finish that.
Wow, this has to be sick. I'm kind of surprised how like skeletal it sounds.
In Miami, yeah, yeah, yeah. She told me take the trash and come over here. I said if I die here tonight, I just want you to go at the end of the rainbow,
Oh, this is one of those songs that I can tell once I know the lyrics is gonna just be like, gets me every time.
I just want you to go at the end of the rainbow, rainbow,
Yeah.
rainbow, rainbow. The city on my back. Now the city is so sad.
Definitely catchy, definitely catchy. Cool track. I don't know if it's just the speaker I'm listening to this album on right now, but the mixing is kind of catching me by surprise. I feel like Lean's vocals are really loud and the beat's kind of quiet, which for that one, maybe that might be more of a headphone or a car track, just because from the snippet, I thought that would be a lot more like, oh, once he's singing yayo, I'm like, yayo, yayo, just like floating through that. But I was much more focused on like kind of hearing what he was saying, focusing on the voice. All right, track 3, I've heard obviously Boylife in EU. I'm gonna listen to it, but I'm gonna like just probably put a clip in it for you guys. So yeah, Boylife in EU, here we go. This is a great track. Actually, not my favorite single, a lot of people's favorite single, but this is definitely a really good track.
Touch me, don't feel heal me like you kill for me.
Actually, in listening to this, I just noticed another theme. He just said, touch me like you would kill for me. And before he said, if I die, I want you to watch over me. So I guess loyalty, kind of a big thing coming in. Loyalty to like almost a dangerous point. It's interesting. This song, when it came out, definitely is making me notice Young Lean's voice has gotten so much better over the years, and now I really love like hearing him sing. Okay, so like the one thing that's good that's coming out of quarantine happening right now is that by the time concerts come back around, I'll be 21, and this show was 21 plus, and the fact that I was gonna have to struggle to get in at all to see this song live and like sing it with a bunch of Lean fans is tragic. And now hopefully if stuff gets rescheduled, I will have an easier time because I have to see this song live. Okay, next song is Violence. This is another single. I love this song. I've listened to it so many times. The video is sweet. So again, probably just play a clip while I listen to it. Reminds me of Hoover, in a good way.
Liquid knives, check the price, live like no tomorrow. I'ma slide, let it ride, get a chance to start though. I'ma take what you have if I ever go broke. I'm forever stay low. Everybody run me crown, check the combo. Everybody run me fly, fly like sparrows. Whatever I want, gotta get it, bro.
The progression of this beat is insane. Okay, next one is one I have not heard, Out of My Head. Very Young Lean title, I would say. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. I think the production is kind of interesting because it makes sense based on the singles, but I thought that the singles would kind of be like maybe the more minimal stuff, and then there'd be kind of the more Young Lean classic, like big washed out stuff going on. But I actually kind of like how intimate it sounds. It feels the most close to him, if that makes sense. All right, so let's try Out of My Head. Ooh, very classic sound.
I'm off an oxygen, Claritin.
Yes! I heard this one in the snippet, that's why.
She pushed me down the stairs. Almost at the edge, I need remedies. Big deal, son.
This is the Lean that I like. I love this kind of sing-songy, very minimal, like super intimate stuff. Oh, it's always gonna get me. Yeah, this is great already. And the reason I knew that line was from the snippet. I was waiting to hear that. So catchy.
Clear blue sky, smoke, clear blue eyes. Don't wanna be near you, but breathe your air. I see you there. You don't need your friends, you don't need yourself, I don't need no one.
Wow, this is filling out really nicely.
Talking about the real things. My intention wasn't always on. I don't wanna talk about your feelings. Can we just live in the moment? Can't get you out of my head, get you out of my head, get you out of my head.
Wow, another really interesting song. There was a point in there where kind of were these double-tracked auto-tune vocals that reminded me a lot of the end of Frank Ocean's White Ferrari.
Bad luck to talk on these rides.
Yeah, that was a cool track. Again, definitely one that doesn't come off as well in a first reaction, I think, because it is slower, more intimate. I definitely can feel that those like subtle beat changes, introductions of different synths and melodies will hit really hard like after a few listens, and definitely on headphones. The more I listen, the more I'm like, this is a headphone album, I think. But yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Next song, we got Dance in the Dark, which I'm hopeful for because Most lean songs about dancing, Hennessy and Sailor Moon, Red Bottom Sky, usually good stuff, so yeah, let's check it out. Wow, really cool. Reminds me of Blade Runner. Or One of Tricks Point Never.
Dancing it down, make it so
I don't know whether to be like, or like, sad. Wow. Sounds like Jaden Smith. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, I'm kind of conflicted on that one. I really liked what was going on. I thought that kind of the ups and downs of that track were really cool. The vocal effects were cool, but it feels like it could have been like twice its length. Like if we left off with that guitar at the end, came back into a like really explosive chorus, I think that would have been cool. That one did leave me wanting a bit more. Definitely a lot of great elements, but I don't know, maybe with a couple more listens, I'll like that, but I don't know if the under 3-minute runtime was enough to kind of get that whole arc across. But all right, next one is Acid at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, she know I straight, she wanna go with me. Nose up on my sleeve and she don't wanna see me. See, different personality, she wanna be with me. Shake it when I run up, I'm a fiend, yeah. I don't get change on me, she don't wanna change on me. Yeah, no, change on me, they won't hate on me, hate on me. DG, they with me, DG on our jeans, baby on my neck, baby on my sleeve.
DG on our jeans, I kind of want to like whip out some rhinestones and get some DG on my jeans. I can't even see that the way I turn, but yeah.
Run away with me to Crystal City. Off the Bergen flat, I can't feel my. And I said at 7-Eleven, I said at 7-Eleven. Hate on me, no they won't. They only love you when you gone. I was wrong, I see that. Janitor lean, I found keys to all the locks. I'm in it to win it, I said fuck.
The vocals have been great in this album. Nice. Yeah, another nice track. Another one that didn't blow me away. I think the production was definitely cool. Lee's performance was alright, but I was expecting more of a story from that one, which again, could have just missed the lyrics, but I was expecting there to be a bit more storytelling around like this night kind of going on, but I don't know, it was cool. Sound like a hater. Alright, next is Starz featuring Ariel Pink. This is probably my most anticipated track just because this is like a really, really cool feature, pretty unexpected. It's also a longer track, so I'm hoping maybe that will have a bit more of an arc, and also it's the title track, so that's always an interesting song to hear on an album. Instantly setting the mood with the rain sounds, cool.
At certain times of nowhere.
Whoa. Whoa.
In some time, you will understand. Talking to myself, tell you how it goes back. I want to show you that.
Wow, dude.
Wish you never met me. I can't sleep at night.
Yeah, this is a very emotional track. Definitely you can see the elements of kind of like nostalgia, kind of childhood whimsy, and a little bit of the like folklore kind of vibes coming in with the back in the summers we would lay on grass and stuff like that. Really cool. It reminds me of his Jonathan Lean Doer 96 stuff, kind of the more like folk influence, I guess. Maybe it's just because he's singing, but yeah, really cool so far. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Glimmering shadows, I walk with the stars, yeah. She walks on the stars, yeah. She walks.
Yes. Really, really cool drum pattern.
I walk with the stars, yeah. She think you know who you are, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. It's kind of funny because I feel like Lean is known for so much inorganic sounds and stuff, but all over this album, every time there's stuff that comes up that feels more analog and feels more real, I'm like so into it. So that's killer.
You never end.
Wow. Yeah, of the new tracks, that is definitely my favorite one so far. That had a really cool arc. I love Lean's vocals on it. Really sad, but like really emotionally powerful. I like that the feature was kind of like a double track on the vocals. That was really cool. Production-wise, all the new instruments, cool drum patterns, didn't really have like a drop. It was like kind of this marching walk with the stars. Yeah, that was really, really cool. Again, I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm surprised by the minimalism of this album, but I guess it just wasn't quite what I expected. But I'm starting to really like this kind of vibe. So yeah, let's keep going and going with Hellraisers next.
Evil doer, Hellraiser, what you doing getting paper? Evil doing right with Lean doer, Undertaker, what you want? Proud blazer, eyes like this, and goes I'm on. What you always stargazing, car racing, you know. I can't write no love statement. Hellraiser, suiciders on a limousine, self-hatred.
Nice.
I gotta play for keeps. Hellraiser. Destiny. Tomorrow I'll be me. Tomorrow I'll be free. Doing Hellraiser, what you doing getting paper? Lean doing Undertaker, what you want? Proud blazer.
That's so cool. I'm really struggling with this album because all these bangers are like, they're so energetic, but the things he's talking about, I'm like, is it appropriate for me to be like, yeah, this is lit, when he's like, I have multiple personalities. Really pretty outro. Kind of like uplifting, even though the song felt a little bit more sad, I guess. Next up we got Butterfly Paralyzed, which kind of sounds like Liquid Knives. Check the price right now.
Clueless autumn summer.
Summer!
Who do you think I came to? I'm changing like a butterfly.
Why is this like trance? I feel like I'm at Ultra Music Festival. Okay, one thing I'm definitely noticing is that on Stranger, there were definitely kind of these weirder songs like this. This didn't drop into that like, girl, you got me panned, like I was expecting. It has that like punch, which is like really cool and like unexpected for an artist that kind of came up on cloud rap. So it's really cool to see him go in kind of like a newer sonic direction. But it sounds so much less awkward than when he would do it. I feel like there are a couple songs on Stranger that kind of try a new sound, but it doesn't feel fully realized. Here, all these new detours have sounded like really purposeful and really strong. And I think the sound of this is really cool. So we're gonna listen to Dogboy next. Dogboy feels like the character that he was in like the intro video. Yay! I recognize this. Yes.
I'm just a dog boy, dream boy, ghost boy, chase what I want, boy. That's like a sound. Life is a dream, baby shine. Life is a playground, play with my grandsons. Hey, I'm just a dog boy, dream boy, ghost boy, chase what I want.
I might make that my bio, like, I'm just a dog boy, dream boy. That's so fun, let's go! Also, again, I'm sure he's saying like something sad, but I love this. Reminds me a lot of Pikachu. I love kind of these beats that they're making. Sounds like it could be like a dial-up tone or like an old ringtone or something. Like has a very analog feel to these melodies, but they're super, super cool. They all make me picture that, you know in Toy Story, there's like that phone toy? That's like what this sounds like.
You live 'cause you want to, but I don't read 'cause you have to.
Yes.
I don't care at all, because I'm a dog. Dream boy, ghost boy, chase what I want.
Fire. Really cool. Yeah, ever since Starz, this album has been definitely on a roll for me. I love that one. I loved how he used that falsetto voice, the like lower register, the different flows. Obviously that I'm just a dog boy, dream boy, ghost boy. That's like, come on. Gonna be a classic. Yeah, Dogboy was awesome. All right, next, Iceheart. We're getting to the last few songs, but yeah, I'm really liking this so far. Again, that like phone operator type beat.
Iceheart, ice on my neck as in like cards. 196 like G-Stars. I hit you quick, fast like darts.
Let's go.
Protocol on me, no go yard.
Let's go.
Go hard. Blow no dope in the backyard.
All right, I have to go back. I'm sorry. When he came in with that beat cut out, and when the up with the shooting, well, I'm listening to it again.
Iceheart, ice on my neck as in like cards. Protocol on me, no go yard.
Wait.
Fuck what you say, I go hard. Blow no dope in the backyard. Neon color stacks in the fast car. And with the crew, we steal hearts.
Yo.
I cannot follow, I'm a leader.
I have to calm down. One more time.
Don't hit my line, get a beat. Bird, talk with him, I know what it read.
Oh my god.
Don't get too close, get a C-shirt. I cannot follow, I'm a leader. 196 like G-Stars. I hit you quick, fast like darts.
That's shooting star.
Protocol on me, no go yard.
Hey, one.
Fuck what you say, I go hard. Blow no dope in the backyard. Neon color stacks in the fast car.
Yo, do y'all hear how the kicks come in?
Backyard, neon color stacks in the fast car. Clear and shout, yeah, me dark. Play with my life, no guitar.
Here.
And with the crew, we steal hearts.
Okay, that was crazy. That one was so. And Pikachu's next. I'm gonna get up for this one again. I love this song.
30 pounds, 30 ounce, I want Pikachu.
Yeah, okay, Pikachu goes crazy. We already knew that. All right, next is Low. This album has been on a streak since Starz. So I'm just hoping my boy can finish strong. We've got 3 more. Low, Sunset Sunrise, and Put Me in a Spell. Wow, this sounds old. Oh, am I gonna be sad again?
It should feel like ecstasy into me. Yeah, I'm only 23, but there's like 10 of me. 23, there's no remedy.
Yeah.
I got enemy energy. You can see yourself in me, killing me. Never lose myself. I lost.
Okay, I don't know like if it's just me like being into this, but this album has been on a roll the last few songs. The way that Young Lean's using his voice, like I feel like his whole career people rag on him for the auto-tune. But I feel like hearing this album, it's like these little things like the whispering will come in, or he'll change registers, or the double track vocals will be different takes. Like, it sounds great. Like, listen to this little like.
There's no remedy. I get
Creepy.
energy. You can see yourself in me. Killing me. Never lose myself. I lost. Yeah, I lost a friend, but we will meet again. I'll do anything. He'll never set you free. Dance with the devil in a flower dress. Solitude in a cuckoo's nest. And if it
This is amazing.
Wanna get into your house, and she's scratching on her arm. No, I can't work a straight job, but I work hard like my mom. So I break.
Let's go. Wow. The amount of nights in a car I'm gonna spend with this thing on.
Running from myself, so I run into the night.
Yo, that was crazy good. Wow. Okay, I think I said everything that I wanted to say during that. Really good production. Lyrics were probably the best that I've heard on the album, at least the ones that I've caught. Again, just a really great beat, really cool production. The use of his voice was awesome. Yeah, this the whole second half of this thing, man, I'm loving it. 2 more tracks, Sunset, Sunrise.
They sent me around the state, they want my feet. Every time it touches my tongue, I can't decide. Every time I close my eyes, I see you inside. So
Wow. Again, really sad track, but that like really, that weird like detuned synth is doing a lot for the sound. And also his performance, like, I feel like this album probably has my favorite performances by Young Lean vocally, just because I feel like there's diversity in the songs, not just in like the track list, you know, and he's like really, it feels really, really authentic, all these different detours he's taking.
It's whatever, I know what it feels to die. It's whatever, I know what it feels to die.
Sorry that I wasn't like getting too into that one, just kind of felt like it was one to just absorb. All right, last track, Put Me in a Spell. Agony Part 2.
I don't feel like I'm not worthy.
Oh my god, dude.
I feel like I'm not worthy. I don't want you. Put me in a spell. Put me in a spell.
Man, this sounds good. This is really good. Jeez. Wow, that was really good. Wow. Okay, so that was Starz by Young Lean. Honestly, not what I expected. I kind of expected it to feel like a full-length album of Poison Ivy beats, like much more energetic just based on all the singles. But yeah, it was surprisingly emotional, surprisingly minimal for a lot of it. But I thought that this is probably Young Lean's best work in terms of his vocals, definitely. I think the sound was really consistent through all of it, which is really cool. I was kind of expecting this to be maybe like his breakout, like this would be like a big, like, whoa, Young Lean becomes kind of a big thing. I don't know why I thought that, but I think that since the reception for Stranger was generally positive and it's kind of been looked back, I think it's aged well, like people look back on it pretty positively. I was like, maybe this will be the one where it's like, whoa, this is like good. But honestly, I don't know. It's still like pretty weird music, and I think that there's a lot of kind of experimental elements on this, which I was not surprised, but I was impressed with. Definitely some really good emotional points. I think maybe the first half of the album I'm gonna have to listen to a couple more times, just because I think that the short song length doesn't always work here. Like I think sometimes the story that's trying to be told might need a little bit more time to be as impactful as I think Young Lean wants it to be. But there were definitely some great songs on here. Going back through, I would say that Boylife and EU, Violence, Starz, Dogboy, Iceheart, Pikachu, Low, Put Me in a Spell, probably my favorites after a first listen. I'm excited to listen to it more. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I think this one will be pretty interesting to hear what people think, especially compared to Young Lean's other work. Again, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. I would appreciate it. If you want to see more content, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.
Fuck what you say, I go hard, ayy. Blowing up in the backyard, ayy. Now I'm killing stacks in the fast car.